I'm Dave Gardy for DAAG 2020 from our studios near Washington, D.C. for this special presentation featuring SDG. And with us now via Zoom is Jennifer Meyer, Sangwon Kim, and Deepak Veeraraghavan. Thank you for joining us. First of all, to get started, tell us a little bit about your company and what sets you apart from other companies in your field.
So SDG is a management consulting firm, and we specialize in strategy. We work with the senior leaders in an organization to help them with their most challenging strategic decisions. And they work with us because they know that our approach is going to help them unlock more value, come up with more creative solutions, and ultimately get to alignment. And that's really a critical piece of the whole process. SDG's been around for about 40 years now, and we developed the decision quality framework. We continue to refine it, and we use that to help our clients make their decisions that are complex, whether they're organizationally complex or analytically complex, or usually both.
I would add that SDG has deep competency in decision science and decision analysis. We augment these analytic capabilities with our facilitation techniques that we use to frame a decision properly and to make sure that decision makers are committed to act on a recommendation. The combination is a unique approach that is designed to add value to every decision above and beyond what most organizations can do on their own.
Great. Now, Deepak, can you give us a perspective of your firm's history and mission?
Thank you. We have been operating for nearly 40 years, primarily in North America and Europe, but with clients throughout the world. SDG's consulting practice is based on analytical techniques developed in collaboration with Stanford University, University of Texas, and RWTH, the largest technical university in Germany. We have refined these techniques as we have applied them to business and government and market. Our mission is to help organizations find innovative ways to respond to uncertainty and emerge with the strength and flexibility to address competitive challenges in the future.
Jennifer, what market sectors does your firm serve?
The sectors that typically benefit most from our approach are those that make big bet, high risk decisions, that there's lots of capital and other resources that need to be committed, but that commitment needs to be made before you know everything you'd like to know, because the future is uncertain. So those decisions that require big bets in a high risk environment really benefit from our approach. Some of our longest standing clients are in the energy sector and also in the life sciences realm, but we actually work with clients in virtually every sector: transportation, technology, just about anything. And also we work with government agencies and nonprofits as well. So the approach is helpful in a huge range of areas.
What are some of the solutions you're developing now to help your clients meet future challenges?
Well, good question. In the energy sector, the energy transition has been the biggest topic for the past several years and will continue to be so well into the next decade. We just completed engagement for an upstream oil and gas company, preparing the company for the future that demands decarbonization. We developed a wide range of scenarios as a combination of oil price and the regulatory uncertainty. And then we developed several different strategic alternatives where each one of them can fundamentally change the future of the company. This work required a combination of our decision process expertise and also the analytic expertise, where we were able to correctly capture the impact of decarbonization and their investment in renewables in the future. Another example is our work for energy joint venture with multiple owner companies. We identify several billions of dollars of value by eliminating duplicate investment and sharing facilities with adjacent operators. In this work, we had to work with people from multiple owner companies at both decision board and project team level, where each one of those companies brought their own perspectives and approaches to decision making. We not only brought our expected analytical capabilities to measure the incremental value, but also our process expertise to make sure that we navigate through multiple owner companies to move the decision process along.
In life sciences, knowledge is advancing daily, but the decisions might set a company's course for decades. So it is very critical that you sort through the risk and opportunity and think through the trade-offs. The challenges that our clients face is multidimensional. Time to market has reduced drastically for many decision areas. Therapies and vaccines under development for COVID-19 are an extreme example. There's a lot more uncertainty on what will work, and there is a need to plan with the uncertainty, not ignore it. In addition, the pace of innovation has increased. Many new technologies and new modalities are becoming a reality faster. In such an environment, when you look at early assets, these are drugs that are in development in preclinical or phase one, it is difficult to measure the value using traditional evaluation methods. Similarly, at a corporate level, the pharma companies are constantly looking to make trade off decisions around investment. And this is very challenging as well. For example, if you want to invest in a digital platform or an app, which typically provides information to the patient or helps with compliance on a drug regimen, these investments are yield low revenue immediately, but could be very valuable down the road. How would you compare that with traditional investment in a manufacturing facility or a sales channel for a drug that's coming on stream in a couple of years? Um, it is inherently difficult to compare these choices because they have different timelines and different business models. Even if you do compare them, it is very difficult for the decision makers to make those trade offs. We see a lot of management committees struggle with these trade offs. Our clients have done some groundbreaking work in this area with our help. We have built new frameworks and models that help these companies make the analytically and organizationally challenging decisions and trade offs.
What benefits do organizations experience by working with your firm?
Well, first of all, they reach alignment on a new direction. And of course, that's a great starting point. But beyond that, our clients also begin to experience a real shift in their decision-making culture. I had a client recently that had been struggling. Their leadership team just was not being very efficient or effective in their decision-making process. And the CEO was really clear that they were leaving a lot of value on the table. So she invited us to come in and help them with a decision agenda. And then we also helped them tackle one of the toughest problems on that decision agenda. And through that process, they got to a greater level of clarity than they had had for quite a while. And they also got alignment that was well beyond what they were doing previously. So it was a real culture shift for them. And like so many of our clients, they became really committed to building those capabilities within their organization. And of course, that's a great fit with SDG's mission because we were committed to helping clients develop those capabilities internally as well. So we offer programs at all different levels for the organization. For executives, through our Decision Education Center, we offer executive leadership workshops that help them understand the requirements for decision quality and also how to demand it of their decision staff. And then for the mid-level folks and those particularly in the middle of their career, we have a partnership with Texas Executive Education at the University of Texas in Austin. And we offer a certificate there in strategic decision and risk management. Courses in that certificate program are available on campus when we can do that. They're also available online. They're available live virtually. And we also offer private courses for clients in whatever format works best for them. And for those people that are really excited about the benefits of our framework, we offer a deep dive bootcamp experience that's 2 weeks. That really gives them a great exposure to the content. So we help organizations build that capability throughout the organization.
Where can people go to learn more about SDG?
Sure. We have a lot of resources available for executive decision makers, decision professionals, or anybody who's interested in the topic of decision making on our website, sdg.com.
Excellent. Now, let me conclude by asking how you see decision-making changing in the future.
One thing we have seen with our clients is the inclusion of environmental, societal, and governance criteria in decision making. We recently concluded 2 engagements at a client where the benefit to society was an important objective that factored strongly into prioritization and how they make trade offs. I expect this to become a bigger part of corporate decision making in the future.
Another thing we've observed recently is how organizations are being forced to adapt to decision making in a remote environment. Initially, when travel restrictions came into play, a lot of organizations were delaying or even canceling some of their leadership forums and strategic workshops, things like that. But soon they recognized that they really couldn't delay those decisions. In fact, in an environment with so many changes in the world economy, many of those decisions became more urgent than they had been before. And we've been working with our clients to flex to a new agile approach that makes really good use of individual contribution time and that is very efficient with the approaches when we're working in a virtual large group setting. So it's possible to continue to make good quality decisions despite the changes we've seen recently.
I would add that regardless of how the future plays out, the role of decision making is a core function of any leadership. The value of making good decisions will never diminish.
Excellent. Well, we appreciate the time you've talked today about SDG. We've been speaking with Jennifer Meyer, Sangwon Kim, and Deepak Veeraraghavan. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for everything you did today.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. I'm Dave Gardy from our studios near Washington, D.C. for DAAG 2020. Thanks for joining us.